Mama Tandi Foundation gave me 6,000 Kenya shillings to give you, so you can just keep on pressing. They have recognized your presence because you are doing something good to the environment and also giving to the young boys something better to do here, which is the best way that the foundation is requiring us to do. And that kind of an artifact, they to Mama Tandi Foundation and Mama Rose, they are saying let us keep on moving with this kind of the things. I could not be here, and I was sent to come and represent. And that's why I talk about I'm the CEO in Kenya.
Exactly.
Thank you. So always representing. Matiko, mambo iko sawa? Kazi tu Matiko today is looking so exactly. So fanya hivi tukimalizanga. Yeah, this is the best way. Thank you. This is the best way for us to go. Thank you very much.
Wagwan. Kaboom.
Me general.
Me general.
Wagwan.
Hey, you are now in a full combat.
We're gonna be starting the full compacting.
Wagwan.
And we're gonna be now democalizing inside.
I see Matiko here.
Yeah, Matiko, Wagwan. Matiko, today we are here. Full compact.
Exactly.
And this is the courtesy of Mama Tandi Foundation and Mama Rose. We are here, and the ones talked about again to go and democratize with Mayani. Make sure that Matiko is available. We're gonna be now making sure that we're gonna be hitting that kind of the pond like Cherokee drum.
Exactly.
You see me, the full compact?
I see you.
Exactly. So this is now gonna be telling you we are serious, eh?
Yeah, man.
And when it comes to the seriousness, we have to make sure that
no button there.
No button. It has to be tied like safari ride, because you know the man's energy. Whenever you go this way, you go this way. Not hinging. Yeah. So you have to understand how this kind of the work has to be done, eh?
Yeah, man.
So we have Matiko here. Matiko, how are you, man?
I am fine, bro.
Everything is good?
Everything is
fine. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Exactly. The gumboots that are there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Guys, for you to afford this kind of weather cloth is a bit expensive, and you cannot buy for everybody. So these are waterproof, and everybody knows it, and I've been using it in my fish farm, and we have to make sure that everything is so fantastic, eh?
Yeah,
exactly. So guys, we are here on the courtesy of Mama Tandi Foundation and Mama Rose to make sure that they're supporting us, to make sure we're gonna be equipping ourselves as the youths, and making sure they're gonna be empowering ourselves. Like today we're gonna be having some fish ponds there. I'm gonna be showing you how to dig and how to excavate a fish pond. Matiko will be there learning, you will be there learning, and some of the boys will be there learning. One day, one time, I will not be available. You will be the people who will be executing that kind of the protocols, eh? So this is like a learning session, and because that's why we're gonna be emphasizing people to help us and also contribute to us. We're going to be building a facility that we're going to be a training facility here in Nyabohanse, and more specifically we're going to be making sure that everything is coming out so fantastic. So at this kind of the time, because of wasting a lot of time here, my weather cloth is no longer having anything to make sure that the pockets are not pocketing, eh?
Yeah, man.
Exactly. So I have a phone here, so I don't know how the phone will be just acting.
You'll
No, I can insert here, man, inside the wrong trouser.
You insert?
Insert. Exactly. The good thing about inserting and sucking is a bit different, eh? But if you don't understand it, take it to the bank. Exactly. So everything is so fantastic here. So we shall not is everything good now?
Everything is good.
Exactly. I think this kind of stuff cannot be stolen.
No.
Nobody can steal.
Nobody will steal.
Exactly. Because we're going to be getting to the job, and the work has to continue going forward. What I understand is before you steal from me, I will have stolen your future. Exactly. Let's get to the job.
Wagwan.
Exactly.
Guys, thank you very much for...
This is how we come.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much for coming to support my end to build.
Where are we entering to? Let's pass through here.
We pass here?
Yeah, now we are ready for any.
We are ready for war.
Exactly. Mayani, praise the living God.
Yeah, man.
Exactly, because whenever you think about there's nobody who is recognizing, there are people who are recognizing your presence.
Exactly.
And they can come out exclusively to talk about, let us empower ourselves and do what is needed for our best. Eh?
Exactly.
Exactly. So that's the best way for us to go and make it happen. Wagwan. Me general. Compact. Sasa ni mboka.
Mboka doba.
Mboka doba. Mboka doba. Wagwan. Sasa hii. Eno bono moko fa moko na sasa no. Sasa tunaanza officially. Mlikuwa mnafanya ilikuwa ni mchezo ilikuwa ni orientation warm up. Sasa hii ilikuwa ni warm up ya kutoa matakataka juu. Sasa umefikia hapana, uwezi anzia hapo. Kuja pandeni kuonyesha.
Wagwa.
Kuna nyuta? Nyuta ziko?
Sinteruko.
It means like there are some of the worms that are inside here, and a bit we have to make sure that people having gumboots. That's why you see Matiko here has a gumboot, the other gentleman has a gumboot, you have a gumboot, he has a gumboot. So whoever doesn't have a gumboot, because we don't have enough funds to talk about, we're gonna be buying each and every kind of the person. Sometimes like me, this is mine, Matiko, this is his. This is for the other guy, and this is why you was,
Yeah.
So everybody has to make sure they're going to be coming to this kind of the site. We should be having the full compact. The gumboots are essential things in terms of this kind of the industry. So as we're going to be commencing, I see the fish pond is measuring. This is like 10. It's like 13 meters by 1, 2, 3. It's approximately 15 by 15. It's like a square.
Yeah.
And I think in terms of calculation, we have to consider first, before you're going to be getting to this kind of the excavation of this kind of the fish pond, we have to look for how is it necessary, how is it easy for you to calculate the amount of food you're going to be using, how many fish you're going to be installing before we go on. Because if we don't have such kind of the knowledge, the background knowledge, we will have nothing to offer to the society here. Number one, which kind of the fish you're going to be rearing here?
Now I was coming to ask you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the common species of the fish that is commonly reared in this kind of the area, mostly there are three common species. Number one, we have tilapia.
Yeah.
Number two, we have trout. Number three, we have catfish.
Okay.
So it's you to consider to see your market demand, because you are in Nyabohanse and you can see into the market of Nyabohanse which kind of the fish are they uptaking mostly. So here in Nyabohanse they take something called catfish and tilapia.
Yeah, man.
So but here it's more challenging if you can put catfish, because they will disappear. It's a swampy, and if it's a swampy the way it is, they will penetrate outside and move.
mud.
Yeah, they will just penetrate. So it's good for you to rear here tilapia fish. So again, how to see the topography of your fish pond.
Okay.
Talk about how is it slanting. Because of the slanting position is accessing to the further position, which is the topography. This fish pond has to have something called harvesting pot at downer level, and also shall have a drainage pot, which is the drainage a chamber is to remove a whole of water whenever you're going to be harvesting. This fish pond, it's not like you'll be coming and fishing. It's whenever you invest the fish, you put the fish. This is the season of putting the fish from the hatcheries. You bring some fish. When you insert them here, harvesting is to clear everything. You have to open water, the fish pond dries, you harvest whatever you want to harvest, take them to the market. Then you restock, you do something called washing the pond and restocking it again. That is what you're going to be doing. Number three, as far as everything is in concern, this water, I see you have water here, and I see some channels coming from here, some channels coming from the further point. So we have to consider where the inlet is. In case this is a swampy area, in case it rains too much, where will we have the drainage or the outlet that gives out, or the water outlet should be bigger enough to make sure that if you're going to be having any misery, because we have some natural calamities, the rain can rain here like something else and it floods all over, and you'll find the fish dispersing or disappearing to the ecosystem, which is not good. Whenever to the farmer you'll be getting a loss,
exactly.
Which you don't have to consider this kind of the time. So without hesitating and taking much of the time, let us start with right now we're going to be using the spades. There's no much of a djembe right now. It's spades. So you have to consider where you're going to be starting from, because we need water to pass. Don't block the pathways. We have to let water go out whenever you are excavating, because if you don't let the water out, it will be water will just be colliding here, and it will just be so hectic for you to excavate this water, this kind of the fish pond. We need water to go out.
Okay.
Exactly. We need to create a channel where water goes out. So water has to go out and it has to run getting out. That's why the topography is there, running downward. So also now, whenever it's running out, you start from where water is coming from. Like if this is the side here, then you see how the gentlemen are. Munashika raini. Hata hizi gambuti za huyu jamaa. Anonengenyi. They should be throwing out, because this water should be removed to that side. So if you're going to be removing to that side, we should make sure that we are digging this side first, as water going to be coming there, as this one going to be flowing to this panel, as going to be getting out.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So as we can just get some water out, as we're gonna be having some dry positions, that will give us easy time for you to dig this kind of the foundation. Guys, I appreciate again, and I say thank you very much to Mama Tandi Foundation, which is bringing and empowering some of the youths and the boys. You can see how the crowd is here, how the boys are here democratizing for the job. We don't have the necessary thing to do. Whatever we get is what we act upon. Yeah. And if you support us, this kind of the young gentlemen, we can just be offering them to do this kind of the necessary works. They will be learning. Also, they will be motivated. One day, one time, maybe there is a Matiko, maybe you're going to be having a space there for the fish pond, or you're going to be talking about, you're going to be also venturing into chicken farming, whereby this kind of the chicken farming, we shall see the spot of each kind of the person here. When we are talking about have a space provided, we can contribute ourselves and talk about we're going to be empowering one of the youths to make sure that all they're going to be learning what we're going to be doing. That's why we're going to be having a good facility at my fish ponds there to get this kind of the young men studying and getting what is so necessary at that portfolio. Keep tuned, keep it locked. Much of this is going to be coming to you live, which is one-on-one, is going to be making it happen. Keep tuned. Be locked. Let's go to the one. Tunaanza na wapi? Hapa ndio. Sasa maji yanatokea hapa. Sasa haya ndio ungefungia. Haya ndio ungefungia nje. This water should be blocked out because there was a drainage, because as I see yanatoka chini.
Maji yanatoka chini.
Yanatoka chini.
Unajua hapa maji pitagi. Haya ni yanatoka tu kidogo maji mengi
sasa kumaanisha basi wewe.
Yanachanja.
Kumaanisha wewe ndio ulichimba kwa mtaro. Hii si ni mtaro hii. Hiyo ni
Bana mtaro ndio hiyo.
Ana hii na ili inapita wana.
Hiyo
ndio main.
Ana main ndio hiyo.
Hii ndio main. Na hii lakini si inaonekana ni mbili.
Hiyo ni ile wakati moyo kuhetia.
Ni sawa. Sasa unajua umechimba sasa kwa mtaro.
Ano kama ngaragini bitango.
Kama bitango
Asali bitango, asime mtaro.
There was some
box.
Like nursery beds.
Exactly.
So there was a rice plantation was here.
Yeah.
Rice plantation.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have to consider that, and we have to understand what we're going to be doing. To block hii kwanza. Tuzibe hii maji. Tukisha block hii, at least yenye itakuwa hapa ndani hakuna yenye itaongezeka. Yenye itatoka chini itapata passway ikienda. Tutatoa huko chini. Si ndio? Na hii sehemu ni si kama ya huko kwetu bana. Hii utavunja makoreo. So spades gonna be having a crazy time inside here.
And we just bought the new ones.
Toka. Ding. Sasa hivi vitu. Wana manchi, si ndio? Hawezi chimba kwa chini urushi toke. Nenyu mgaka.
Hivi chikoreo nchisiri. Uninta nyore koreo.
Ati nina hitaji koreo. Mora ni mereo. Ya nita bore harama kunuka sasa.
Ngarai.
Ndio sana zile. Kutengeneza kama mtaro hivi.
Mtaro ngohan. Karena dia main sama siapa aku teb karena dia tu berapa sabu. Wah kau nak kan kasih entobu. Ay kumbe. Kerajaan nerengga anda hikeng. 15. Hello guys, welcome to _Gintu's channel. My name is Only Mayani, and today we are in our project of fish pond. And to everyone who have just come out to support us in our project, God bless you. Thank you very much. And God returns the hands where you have just taken from. You can just see we are just trying to make it to happen. And today to have just bring a shape. And I was thinking that the work here gonna be easy, but I see it's have a lot of work. But we shall be moving. Yeah. So first of all, I can just see Gintu have started putting the karaje. Yamesimama juu hii kitu iko straight. Yani iko flat. Imezibika. Wapi?
Unaona maji yamesimama? Yeah. The water is standing, it's stagnant. So water is not moving. So that's the challenge that they're gonna be having here. If the water is standing, it means like we have to act perpendicularly and understand what I'm doing here, because we have to view the section, all the sides. And I see some of the channels here. I don't know the potential. Come and show you something. I think we're gonna be looking for alternative to make it happen.
Yeah.
So if it becomes a bit harder, we will we'll have to dig from out. From out.
What about if we dig here? Can water pass?
Where?
This channel that is just passing here. What about if we try to renovate here?
There's a channel here again.
Yeah.
Now the problem is, yes, there's a channel, but look at this water, it's standing.
Yeah.
The water is standing, it's stagnant. So it's either when they started digging this kind of the channels, do you mean like water was passing through?
I think the first time the water was passing through, it's because it have stayed for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, even the grass have just grown.
Okay. Let's check. If it's gonna be necessary.
Yeah.
The people who dug this kind of the channel, they use jembes or a machine?
Jembe.
They used jembes?
Yes. Jembe and a spade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to look at this kind of the effect before we know what we're gonna be doing.
Yes.
So let me wait camera. Let's think, and we're gonna be coming to you in a short while. Guys, we're gonna be looking for the strategy that we're gonna be dealing with it here. And if the sides are becoming a problem, so we have to hit position number 2, which is the second thought, whereby we're going to be digging at the center. We're going to be now excavating to the center and understanding the height, which will be so relevant at the center. So we can just drain the water from the sides and come to that kind of the center. As we're going to be expanding it while from the center once, as this kind of the water now going to be coming. So here we shall have to dig it in a way like it should go deeper, that will subject ourselves into a manner like we are reaching to the fish pond foundation, which is the fish pond background that we need here. What are we chamber on that?
Ma, uni ko bani ka no karakter hayo. Agawande para bahan barakter kyo isiko.
Ano?
Ma kate ha.
Ma ta tu ne hani. Ekule kami bisi mara.
Buhana tu ni hayo ne ndo chega. Hapo kweli mmetumia technical know how. But when I saw you are there, I know that things are going to be happening.
Exactly.
Buhena hayo machengara chekate. Aurusuri wasari.
Tomana lazima bana bantu hapa.
Okamanya mbika manche kanonga arabe na garo komutar hani gong kagahano. Rama hatuka igang kaende pore hara. Ndore hara. Nga kaya kuna maji ipiti kabisa.
Hapo ngeleta majogoo bana. Huu jembe ni mdogo.
Muram motaba ko koreo. Karaja.
Ai kahani mura. Kwani ko ko. Ba ke brenda ba kai tare.
You are flowing water.
Hi friend.
Nunga kangoter tu kena karaja. Uangko teror korek, water water unskin. Tahu tu orang aku teror korek ker.
Amora ku ircha.
Sini maji. Ya bra. Sini kwa maji.
Kwetu.
Echera.
Mura, udah wenye mkono kore mkuja.
Ya, mzee to hane. Buhera mansema hasi gako tumaga mahirengere tinama irengere gataka tubadi simbare to hawa apaka chini sa
Ja, macie.
háo nhiều
Wacha mpaka ngora mama ni chukua wote watemo. Ngora machembe yao sekera. There is so much water here, and I think this fish pond will be having a lot of water because it's capillarizing here. It's coming up through the capillarity, which is a bit giving us a headache whenever it comes to digging out and excavating. So we'll never die and talk about never die the hope. We are on it and we're going to be making it happen. So keep it tuned still because we are trying to find a way. The start is very hard, the beginning is very hard. After we make something stable, that's why you see now I'm going to be getting down a bit. And if I get down a bit, so I'm going to be getting with that kind of the way getting out. And it will be so necessary. As I'm just digging, the others are now excavating them out the way they're just excavating them out. To make sure we're going to be creating a good way here. So still we have some feet down. So sticky. You can check this one. It's a clay soil, very sticky, very, very sticky. Matiko, how are you feeling, man? Hey! Matiko is wondering, hey, is this the real normal actual thing we're gonna be excavating here? This is not like mine, how we ever dug them. This is a bit challenging, and because of the topography, and mines were having the slanting.
This one is challenging?
So challenging. because it has stagnant water. The water is there, and also water is coming very fast up because of this is a very real swamp. It has been here since, and nobody has been excavating or talk about doing anything constructive here. It's the first time gonna be doing something constructive here. I was gonna be checking here. Woo! Woo! This is River Jordan. We are baptizing ourselves. If it could be easy, if we could be having enough funds, it could be easy for us to bring an excavator. Excavator can deal with this kind of the thing repetitively, but we don't have enough funds for that. We're going to be using human labor to make sure that we're going to be excavating something. If we're going to be doing it next, we're going to be checking the alternative of having maybe excavator, something like that one.
The good thing is no sweating.
No sweat, eh?
No sweat.
There's a sweat of water.
Sweat of water.
Itashaanza kujikunja tayari.
Oh.
Let me see from down here. Can be easy. Still is very sticky. You can see, guys, very sticky. So you have to look for alternative. Yeah. Kidogo. Ona nani? Tena kuonyesha tena. Mbinu nyingine tutafanya. You can now see the water is now angalisha pande ile. Water now is going to be shifting from that area. We're going to be coming to the center, and they're going to be getting where the deeper side is. So we're going to be making sure that the technique we're going to be using to lure this water into an area possible. Mura, tuwo mu no ko tuwo mura.
Ni tare mera mura na ni kwa tare sa kuma na biyu.
Tarime sasa. I'm ready. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are, welcome back. It's Cooking to back again, and here we are. It's one-on-one live coverage that's gonna be tanganizing here and commencement of this kind of the video. Today, I'm sent here officially, and I'm sent here to represent and also check what is just undergoing. Yeah. And I see some of the gentlemen in work, and they're gonna be doing something not crazy, not they're mad, but it's something which is useful to the youth, and also very useful into the economy of Kenya. I always talk about agriculture is the economy, or is the backbone of the economy of Kenya, constituting to 50% of the budget of Kenya. It's going to agriculture, and also agriculture products are the ones that are sustaining the sustainability of the budget of Kenya, 50%. So when I see this kind of the fish ponds here, we have something called blue economy. So it was under, we call about mining but it was removed from mining, so it was in blue economy, which is also the mining is part of like the way they are just digging. Some of the people talked about this is like also it's like mining also, because it's digging out and excavating something useful. We're going to be using this kind of the land into something useful, which is the fish farming. So this kind of the agriculture is called aquaculture, and so many institutions right now, they are sponsoring people to have including the youths, to have such kind of the integral development, whereby we should have something which is useful for us to do, and not loitering around and doing whatever is not necessary. This is the fantastic way. So when you see gentlemen are in the work and doing something constructive, that's what we need. So I'm sent here with the foundation called Mama Tandy Foundation and Mama Rose. And this kind of the foundation, some of the people understand it. It's one of the foundations that are there to support the youth and also open facilities that will be governing and also empowering the youth to have something socializing, something which is economical, and also making sure that they're going to be having something to their pocket. And whereby this is like a training. When you see this kind of the gentlemen, they're doing something called pond digging or pond excavating. This is the first course, which is the first course of the preparation. This is just removing the grass. The pond is not yet. So this is just shaping it the way it will be looking like. This is just shaping it. So, and from here, we're going to be now having something else called now deep in. So we're going to be getting deep. So before we're going to be now sealing all the places, we have seen where it's going to be reaching. And the good thing is now we're going to be identifying where we're going to be having the drainage, the main drainage pipe. We're going to be having something called an inlet and outlet. So I've not studied well, because I'm going to be studying as the course of the day how it's going to be. I'm going to be studying how this kind of the water capacity, because this is a swamp, and we shall be in a very secure panel, whereby we might be talking about how it's going to be, then it rains. We don't know the capacity of water retention and the capillarity of water, how it will just be into this kind of the pond and also this kind of the swamp. So at that kind of an artifact, we should be very keen. And we should make sure that the water that is going to be coming in, because this swamp is the one which is holding a lot of water from all sections in Nyabohanse. So we should be in a punctual way, so it cannot mess. In a way that whenever we're going to be having drainage water coming inside here, it cannot mess with the pond. So the dikes are the ones these are the dikes they're creating here. People can be walking on, and this is how they're started. As you can see, they're just getting some of this kind of the grasses that are being dug inside there. So they're attaching them to the sections here. So this is what now called building the dikes. So they're building the dikes. So after there, we can now identify to understand how deep it is and how natural it will be. Because also I want to know from Mayani, which type of fish you're going to be rearing here. Because before you dig a pond, you have to analyze which kind of the fish you're going to be rearing, number one. Number two, talk about if you don't have the inlet, we should understand how are we going to be having a necessary water which is oxygenated, that it will just not hinder the growth capacity of the fish onto the fish pond here. And because we have different types of fish, we can just rear. And I don't know if Mayani knows it. And also it depends with the depth of the fish pond, whereby if the depth is a bit low, it will just have low oxygen concentration to the fish pond. So we should make sure that we're going to be having a different or a specific type of fish. So whenever we're going to be digging it or excavating it, we should know the depth of it. But no more. The standard fish pond should be 300 meters square. 300 meters square. This is not bad for the start. This is not bad. Because of
and also I was just thinking, we were just thinking about how can we expand? We can expand this fish pond to this point.
Which point?
Because you can have a roof to this point. Yeah, from that area to this.
No, these are drainage. These are drainage channel is here.
Yeah.
And don't mess with this kind of the drainages here, because I see it's going to the far point, and also there's this one here. So the only thing is you can put an outlet here. No, the topography is not requiring that. The topography is not that way. The topography of this side is talking about the fish pond is slanting towards the downer area. So it means like we're going to be having the drainage at that corner or that far corner.
So the drainage, the outlet?
No, the drainage. The drainage to clear, if you want to clear the fish pond, you should make sure that you have a drainage whereby we shall have something called the harvesting pot. The harvesting pot is whereby when you dig this kind of the fish pond, you should make sure that there's a somewhere which is a little bit lower, whereby if this water going to be drained out, it will settle and the fish cannot suffocate from that kind of the position. So at that kind of the way, the land is slanting towards the far point. So I think, Mayani,
Yes.
what's up, man?
Wow.
Everything is nice?
Everything is good.
Exactly.
Welcome.
So you are here?
I'm here.
Hey, the sun is shining to you.
The sun is shining.
Yeah, everything is nice here.
Everything is good.
Make it happen.
Yeah, sure.
Because let me go and bring some gumboot. I show you what I mean.
Yeah.
I want to show you what I mean here.
Okay.
Because also, do you have spades?
Yeah, I have the spade.
You have the spades?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be bringing some spades also. I'm gonna be coming all compacted to me.
Yeah.
I show you what I'm gonna be doing because this fish pond is so a little bit challenging. So if you're not punctual, you will mess a bit. So I will come and show you what you're gonna be doing here. Keep tuned. And I'm here for the courtesy of called Mama Tandi and Mama Rose.
Thank you very much.
You want to say thank you very much to Mama Tandi
Yeah.
and Mama Rose?
Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mayan is here, and we want to empower also the young people like you to make sure that this is the foundation that's there to empower the young people like us, so as we can see the future, we can see what is there,
Yeah,
and which is the best work you're going to be doing. And also you're going to be attracting so much market demand whenever it comes to the fish production. Nobody has some of the fish production here, so we should be so punctual about it. So it's a good plan, and that's what we call about the business. Whenever you're going to be venturing into the business, you have to understand the plan, the opportunity, and the idea. So is there anybody who has it? Nobody. And you have the natural resource to make it happen. So keep it on, guys. I'm going to be coming with my all attires. Now I'm going to be subjecting myself in.
So you know what?
Yeah.
The reason that I'm not in the fish pond is because of
You got an injury yesterday?
Got an injury, and also it has already started swearing.
Oh, no problem. You'll heal, man. No problem. No problem. Exactly. So what we're going to be doing is to check on how the things are working. So guys, I'm going to be back to you in a short while. Let me bring some of the attires here to make sure that everything is done very meticulous and coming to this kind of the portfolio very meticulous. So this is the first coating that I've just done here, and when I'm going to be coming back, they should have finished this kind of the first coating, which is the first digging of removing this kind of the grasses. Then now going to be using the spades, and they should know how to start and where to start from to make sure they're going to be lowering this kind of the water to that kind of the position, not to cause much of the mayhem here. So that's what we're going to be doing, as we're going to be tuned, locked in, so as we can just subject ourselves onto that channel. Keep tuned, keep it locked, because much of the things are coming to you one-on-one live from this kind of the position. Mambo iko sawa? Safi. Twende na mboka, chapa mboka. Yeah, man. So they are arranging, this is just the foundation, and arranging the foundation to make sure that it's going to be acting as a dike. So they have to arrange at the first. So the second one that they're going to be digging, they're going to be throwing them out, and to make sure that they're going to be now covering the outer spot, and it will just be so high. So it will need a lot of time also for it to drain water, so it can just be hard enough for some people to compact it in terms of stepping. So I'm going to be back to it, coming to you in a short while. Guys, back again to the spot here. Let me get some breakfast here, because the work is tiresome and we are looking like frogs. We're gonna be like newts inside here. I'm coming. Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna be bringing some of the breakfast here. We're gonna be using something called the natural. It's called the breakfast, which is it's like a porridge, but modernized. It doesn't have some of the sugar and preservatives, so it's one of the good things. So Nyabwas is just here, and we're going to be getting it tuned in. I'm going to be checking what we're going to be popping out. People are gonna be wondering about, oh, Gintu, where are you coming from? You're looking like a tadpole. That's the nature. Also, my heart is looking like something else, but that is the nature. We have to work, and we have to empower the young boys to keep on working, because nobody gonna be working for us. We will have to bring ourselves out. We work as we're gonna be getting something good. So whenever even God said, whenever we're gonna be working, also He will be seeing on us. We are trying to make it, and everything will just be occurring very nicely here. Hey, you think about I'm gonna be drinking this kind of the water, but that is not the nature. Let's get to the town here and get some. Here we call it Bosara. These are called the spares. Hey, motorbikes are having problems outside here. Accident every time. Let me get some breakfast here. Buddha. Service bado. Asi gonna service ni omobere. Akenda kidogo ninche. Takenda ninche. Let me check some. Mambo vipi mra? Mambo kwa safi. Aire. Mambo pasara hapo. Everything is so fantastic here. Let me get it here. Haneko kwa mambo sasa. Anoniaje? Have some food here and some Bosara. Here we call it Bosara. Togwa in Kiswahili and African drink in English. Number 3. Bosara wangu tu na lita 10. Tibo.
Anafanya biashara ya mayangere yote ya kikwewe. Tu
Gani? Yes. Ino nirengerenga. Kaman 30.
Eno 40, eno 30.
Bono monta la kuchangira kamuigo Bosara. Kamuigo. Tu Bosara buyo hama mono.
Okay. Mahara kuiriwa moratone. Guys, I'm talking about we're gonna be getting some drink here. We're gonna be getting to the work. Wagwan. Mambi go sawa.
Alcohol, but not alcohol.
The new attire.
You look fantastic.
I look fantastic?
Yeah, welcome.
Carifragistically very nice. By the way, I don't look like somebody. Hey, babong. Yanu toraguchangera ndio haga ache. Mwana ko haga ache bucho sasi. Hey, hi. Guys, this is a traditional way of drinking using this kind of a traditional one here.
Traditional.
Yeah, called the Gasencho.
Traditional cup.
Gasenchorization. In English?
Traditional.
In English?
Cup.
Cup. Traditional cup. Or Gasenchorizer.
Gasenchorizer.
Exactly.
What is the traditional cup?
You are going with Bosara.
I'm taking some drink here.
I was just thinking that.
Early breakfast.
I was just going to
Catch me this one here.
To purchase some.
I'm hearing some people are calling me inside here. Yeah, bomborenga. Pobari wiki. Pune. Bado. Ora mbia to boke boke boy.
Awezi mkono inge kwangu.
Centralizer.
Mkono inge kwangu. Mbele.
Tutako kumarambo ndani mora mutuke. Igasi mora mwere. Ibo bai. Safi. Gota. Bono were nga sasa.
Umeweka ama bado unatafuta app?
So, yeah. Everything is nice. Jomba.
What I just want to purchase some things.
Unaenda?
I just want to purchase some cement.
Or some cement.
Yeah.
Guys, I have some breakfast here, and I think this is gonna be so good in terms of drinking early in the morning. And potea mure. Endo tarenge gasi nko. Atortaho. Acha naangalia kama takuja hizo Kuna nini mono Jomba? Uchande tia heri vijana ninje. Guys, the food is fooding here. Let me take some stuffs here to this kind of the young boys here, as they're gonna be continuing dealing with this kind of the work pertinently. Very fantastic. Oh. Wewe. Asi como no imitumbo te ikare. Moro takenda uwe. Mononde. Mura. Guys, this area is very swampy and it's receiving water drainages from the whole of Nyabohanse, and it's coming to this kind of the spot here. So when you see we are trying the best and it's bringing a little bit of a problem here, excavating this kind of the fish pond, it's a work of not 1 day, not 2 days. It will take even a week for us to complete it and also to have it getting forward. So as far as we keep on moving, we keep on supporting us, we want to be also doing the best to make sure that things want to be excavated out more fantastic. So let's get to the work. There's some of the arrow roots here from the side, the arrow roots from this other side, but this side is so dry, has a little bit of water, but the Mayani's position here is totally swampy and it has a lot of water from this section here. Gonna be walking in this channel. Wagwan, mambo vipi? We, msosi. Yeah man. Kujeni basi. Unachukua? Akunya busara. Hey. Tuko na hizi ndogo ndogo na kubwa. Amen.
Money chirita.
You look like you are from the past. If you see your trending cap, I don't know if the soap gonna be entering in there.
My friend, work has to be done, eh? And from here, I will again look very neat and nobody will ever understand what we are just doing here. Don't worry.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
But thank you very much for coming to help us to make it to happen. You know, there is a small people that can join.
Very less.
Yeah, very less.
Very less number.
You know, even people they are wondering, you know, is that Gintu doing that kind of a work?
That's normal, man. What we need is, whenever I see something that will change not only your life, but also other people's lives,
yeah,
we have to support it, man. And that's why I told you about this kind of the foundation called Mama Tandi and Mama Rose. They are so fantastic in terms of collaborating with us. If we act normally and we understand what we're going to be doing, eh? And the good thing is going to be having a new session that we're going to be popping out,
yeah,
of identifying a place which is very well and build a good facility to empower the young boys like the way we are here. So we might be in one group of making sure that whoever is having a problem or has a problem with a fish pond, want a fish pond, we can have creating such kind of a group and talk about we can just deal with it and we can be hired.
Yeah.
And because we are experienced, you have the master is here Gintu. We are experienced, we can just go and dig, excavate and get that money.
Yeah,
and
sure.
we support each other, because excavating a fish pond like this one, it cannot be less than 70,000 Kenya shillings.
Yeah.
You understand? Which is $500 US. And if we get such kind of the tenders and we do such kind of the things, we support and we get some money. We don't depend on any. We don't be begging. We are not used in terms of conditions. It becomes better for us to move and do something constructive. That's what I ever pray for, because one day, one time, we'll ever have such kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And very soon, guys, also going to be supporting Gintu, because I'm going to be also having some of the materials getting to my site to make sure we're going to be building a facility which will be so fantastic in terms of hosting such kind of the boys, training them in terms of fish farming, in terms of aquaculture, in terms of chicken farming, and also many more things that they're going to learn from that kind of the section. Because we're going to also be having some pigs rearing there, we're going to be having chicken rearing there, there. So it will be a very big platform that we're going to be engaging ourselves to do and make sure that things are just moving. We're going to be getting some revenue from there. And if we go that way, we're going to even be supported worldwidely. And people can support us because we have something to do. And if we have something to do, people are going to be talking about, yeah, let's support this kind of the people. They have something different unto the village. Support us, we're going to be making it happen.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. The point is taken. Guys, back to the spot. People are going to be wondering again. So already we have another truck. We have now one. This one has we have a new truck has just poured here already. This is the second one today. And Eronaga gutubora entere. Banga, gutuba. Sawa. Exactly. So guys, we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trucks of hardcore, and also we have 3 trucks of sand here. They're going to be getting some sand, and this is the courtesy of Mama Tandy and also Mama Rose. Wherever you are, they have talked about Gintu. We're going to be supporting you. 2-3 things here, we make it happen. And also for the people who are also going to be tuned in, we're going to be supporting Gintu to build this kind of the facility here. You are feel welcomed to make sure that things going to be happening. Is appreciation to each and every the person who is watching this kind of the video, for them wherever you are, because we're going to be making it happen. We are here to support each other, support the environment, support the people to grow with us as we're going to be surviving. Also other people going to be surviving from us also. So guys, this now the hardcore that are enough by now, and we're going to be now venturing to the stones. We're going to be venturing into the sand. And Mama Tandis yesterday they supported Gintu with 3 trucks of talk about 2 hardcore and also 1 sand. Already 2 they are there, and they're going to be getting some sand. Sasa ni mchanga? Sawa. Aya. Sawa. So you're going to be getting some sand, which is the 3 trucks already. They have already arrived here. So we're going to be continuing. So guys, the doors are open. Not only like it's Mama Tandy and Mama Rose, they're going to be supporting Gintu only. Also the people who are there talking about Gintu, let's make it happen. And also to Matiko's project, you are just, the doors are opened. We can just make it happen. If you feel like you're going to be buying some steel, we can just buy some steel. And also some ballast. I think the costly one is ballast. We're going to be buying some ballast also. And after buying some of the ballast, we're going to be now getting to the steels. And we're going to be now looking forward to get the engineer to come and start the work here to make it happen. So when I come to the fish farm here, I saw also Mayani has started also, as you can see, and they're going to be having a good developed fish pond also. And they're going to be looking like the way you can see now. This kind of the fish pond now is so green, and the nature is so nurturing here. I appreciate the effort that we're just putting here. So that's kind of an artifact. I say thank you very much for the people tuned in, and also to the foundations that are there to support Gintu, because Gintu is there, and I'm openly telling each kind of the person, because I was supported 3 trucks, which is hardcore and also sand, and 3 trucks of those. So coming to Mayani also was supported with 6,000 to make sure that they're going to be achieving the best, which is the best from us. And I appreciate people who tuned. Right now the fish are there and everything is so fun. I'm going to be feeding them right now. Wenyige ona si unirate chakula ya samaki So they're going to be bringing some feed for the fish, and right now they are growing they are growing. So whenever you're going to be coming and checking how the fish are moving, how they are enjoying themselves here, it's a courtesy of talking about we are improving and we are moving. And that's the nature that I want to bring to other people so they can just make it happen. And that's the very best thing that I can just achieve, and the people supporting into also. So this house I talked about gonna be starting from here, which is this guava tree, to the front here. The fish pond gonna be underground. Talk about an underground sea. Gonna be having underground sea inside the house, and it's gonna be reaching here. Then it's gonna be extensive. So already the plan is out, and we're gonna be executing it. So the only thing is getting the quotation from the engineer to talk about how many steels, how many cements we're going to be using, and we're going to be now venturing to start it up. So for the people who are tuned, keep it tuned, because we're going to be having a two-story building here that's going to be coming out very fantastic. Already the plan is out, and also for the foundation and the people who are just talking about again to are going to be giving you a plan of that one. Already we have received a plan, and it's coming from the subscriber also, and the plan has been accepted with the engineer, and it's talking about Gintu, that is the best, and appreciate about that one. And let us move that way as we're going to be supporting. It's not a bad thing whenever we talk about Gintu. Can you bring some, we can even employ a guard here to make sure we're going to be bringing some of the material, like the steels. We're going to be bringing them here, and we're going to be having a guard who will be guarding this kind of this premise to make sure that there's nothing going to be interfered for. That's what we're going to be looking for. So this kind of the construction, we're going to be having another platform that's going to be coming with Mama Tandy Foundation, and we're going to be discussing. We are having an appointment which is going to be coming on Tuesday. Keep it tuned. We're going to be coming, so we can just be discussing about we're going to be improving the standards and also the achievements of us into the ground. That will be the best for us to go. So keep it tuned, guys. I respect you very much, because it's not easy. The way you support Gintu, the way you see the materials are all aligned here, and we're going to be having the best quality of the materials here. Also, the sand is the quality. We're going to now be venturing into ballasts, and after ballasts, we're going to be now venturing into the steels. We're going to be buying, even if 2 or 3 steels a day, it will be so good for us to move. And that is the way we're going to be employing people to work here. We're going to be employing people to work with the fish ponds. We're going to be teaching people how to do it. The people will be working at the construction. They'll be checking on how we are feeding the fish, how we are rearing them, and how we're going to be doing something. There's somebody who will come out with an exclusive mind of talking about, even me, I want to do it at my own stuff. That's why you see Brian Mayani has also come out talk about, even me, I'm able to do it. And that is what we need. The capability, the withstandment that a brain can think. That's what we need. And we're going to be embracing other people to join. We're going to be having the pig farm here also. And the pigs also, they're going to be constructed to this fish pond here. And we shall be having good moments to go. Just wait for it, because let us start with one after each. After they're going to be having the pigs rearing here. Also, the pigs are good in terms of the fish production, and some of them will just go inside the fish pond, and they will just, whenever they're going to be peeing, that's the necessary. And also the remains of the foodstuffs of the pig are good for the fish rearing, and we shall now be there to make sure that the fish ponds are rearing much of the things. Also going to be having chicken farming here at this kind of the industry of fish farming. Also inside, the cages are going to be built inside the fish pond. Wait for it, because we're going to be having aquaculture, fish, which is the fish farming. We're going to be having chicken rearing. We're going to be having pig rearing, and much more. And the area will be so fantastic. We're going to be coming to learn. People can make it with their own standards. And also the facility will be there to host whoever is going to be coming to cherish with Gintu. Up it will be some of talk about some bedrooms at the top, but down we're going to be having a kitchen and also a zone and an offices, and this kind of the construction we'll be having here. And to the upper section, it will be just sleeping. The people going to be talking about going to be visiting Gintu in Nyaboanse. They're going to be getting somewhere to sleep. Support Gintu. We make it happen, because our world is rotating. AI is turning things. Now here it's the reality, not the AI, because now the reality is the materials are coming. Water, we have water. There's no talk of, oh, Gintu, we're going to be withdrawing water from where? Water, we have it here. So it's only cements and steels and getting the labor. Even if it's tomorrow, go about Gintu, going to be starting tomorrow, it can just go because we are ready to start it up. Waiting for this kind of the food stuff for the fish, as we're going to be now continuing with other things, so we can just make sure that things are happening so perpendicular. So guys, as I'm just ending this kind of the video, as I say, respect to each kind of the person who is tuned. And to Mama Tandi Foundation, keep it locked. Mama Rose, keep it locked. And also all the supporters who are supporting Gintu, make it happen. Let it not be like, oh, this kind of the foundation, we're going to be starting here, the facility. It's only the Mama Tandi Foundation and Mama Rose. No, let it be of also other people can join. And also at home, I'm finishing up other stuffs that we are just understanding. For the people who understand Gintu, they know what we're talking about. If you're first time watching this kind of the video, keep it tuned, keep it locked. Much of them going to be covering at this kind of the section. Keep it tuned, keep it learning, keep it locked. Always talking about Gintu A, Gintu B, Gintu C. Woo, woo, woo. Back to you in studio.